After taking a week to reflect on Dodge's 3 muscle car presentations, I'm left with a mixed bag of excitement and disappointment. We were shown some interesting cars that should have been released a few years ago, some pricey reproduction classic cars, direct connection hand-me-downs from other companies, and a bunch of new Challenger and hopefully Charger models coming. So let's go over day 1 in this video because there were some great things announced, but also some great disappointment in not being able to spec your final Challenger and Charger models, allowing dealers to put loyal fans of Dodge into bidding wars before the brand gives a big FU to V8s. The first car revealed was the DragPak roller for $90K. Now I'll say it again, a rolling Challenger without a drivetrain for $90K. Apparently everyone asked for it and now Dodge is making it available, but the 1,000 mentions I have gotten in my videos the past year, all I see is people asking about when the stage kits will be available, and Tim Knissen said nothing about them. I was expecting at least some kind of stage kit announcement since day 1 was supposed to be about information on the current cars. But Dodge could have said something, but we were left with crickets. Just saying. The second vehicle we have seen, which is more impressive, is the 9K Challenger shell. This is great news because you can build the ultimate Challenger how you want from a blank slate. Direct Connection already offers a wide body kit for a few grand, so this might be an option I might go down in the future to create a truly one-off Challenger, because more than likely the final cars might be impossible to obtain, and me making a one-off, let's say ACR Challenger, might be the direction I could go since I can source parts from Direct Connection. If you doubt a project like this can happen, Wesley Motorsports essentially built an ACR Challenger, so if there is a will, there is a way. Now he also said that the missing Hellephant blower will be available from Direct Connection finally, but we didn't get any hints of if this would be on a final limited edition Challenger. Day 1 was mostly about expanding Direct Connection with new products, but we got zero info on when anything will be made available. The third vehicle revealed was an all-carbon 1970 Dodge Charger made by Final Speed, which looks a lot like the 68 Charger RT that Speedcore made for Ralph Gillis back in May of this year. This vehicle will be available to order from Direct Connection, but Tim Knissen failed to mention how much this shell will cost. I emailed the company and they tell me a rolling shell will be $199K. And a turnkey car will be around $450,000, $199,000, and no cheaper steel body, but we can get a 9K Challenger in white body. There will also be a full carbon fiber CUDA and Roadrunner coming soon, but you can probably expect there to be a $200,000 price tag attached to them as well. Tim Knissen also revealed that they will have carbon pieces for the current Challenger, but they'll most likely be just the same pieces that Speedcore already makes. Now this is where one of my first disappointments with Dodge is. Direct Connection should have the option to make a steel body replacement for classic Dodge vehicles, so a classic Dodge Challenger, CUDA, Charger, Coronet, Roadrunner, and then allow you to either just buy the body or have an option to outfit it with a modern drivetrain, whether you choose a 392 or maybe even a 6.2 Hellcat. Or if you want to make an EV classic car, they can build it or you can build it. But I don't understand how Mopar can license Dodgecorn to make a 1970 Challenger bodies, and we can't get any other Dodge or Plymouth car built by them and offered through Direct Connection. Final Speed was licensed to make a 70 Charger in carbon. Where is the much cheaper steel version that people can actually afford? I would love to order a 71 CUDA convertible in either Sublime or Plum Purple with a 6.2 Hemi from Direct Connection. But sadly, Direct Connection isn't really a great program. It's a great idea, but not being able to have classic bodies available through them that's made out of steel rather than carbon just doesn't make any sense. The fourth reveal was another partnership with a company that makes convertible Challengers, but you had to pony up an additional $25K on top of whatever car that you get from Dodge to get this conversion done. Fifth reveal was the return of the Durango Hellcat for at least one more year. I said that last year that it did not make sense for Dodge to make it for 1 year only and that it should have made it a Durango until it moves to its next generation. And it looks like my sources were right that compliance reasons was not the reason the Durango Hellcat got canceled last year. It seems Dodge just wanted to hype up the Durango Hellcat by saying it's a 1 year only run and with limited numbers, but it might backfire because some of those owners are pissed off that now the Durango is back and may have a little lawsuit waiting for Dodge. No word on how many were made again this year, but order banks are supposed to open up again in September for the Durango Hellcat. And another interesting thing is, I don't remember hearing Tim Knister saying if the Durango Hellcat will be a one-year wonder again. 6th reveal was a new Challenger model that was teased, but we're not going to see it until SEMA of this year. All we were shown was a license plate that I'll take a pretty good guess is referencing a 66 to 67 Charger. That classic Michigan plate ran from 1965 to 1967, and body style 29 was a Charger code back then. I'm thinking Dodge is probably referencing the engine sizes for the 66, 67 Charger, and back then it was a 361, 383, and 426 cubic inch Hemis. So maybe we'll see a displacement bump to 383 or 426 by a stroker kit that'll be made available via direct connection. Dodge is already borrowing pulleys from companies that already makes them, so I don't see why they wouldn't go ahead and borrow a stroker kit as well. And the 7th reveal we have is the final reveal that really didn't get revealed. Dodge revealed some good information before it went all downhill from there. We get the classic colors like B5 blue, plum crazy purple, sublime green, and destroyer gray, which are all great colors, but the problem is you can't order none of them. Dodge is going to pre-configure all the popular models and then allocate them to dealers based on sales volume. This by far is the dumbest final model year run of a car I have ever seen. Tim Knister wasn't exactly clear on whether all cars will be pre-built by Dodge or if they'll just spec just special edition cars how they want and then send them to specific dealers. But I'm guessing that most of these dealers will be power brokers. This tactic of building cars without customers ordering them goes along with what I was saying in this video about all the stuff going on behind the scenes. With all the shortages going on, the best way to get the most cars out of the door is by building them with the parts that they have on hand rather than having thousands of orders stuck because you can't get certain packages. So it seems like every Hemi car is going to be made with a production constraint in mind, and people are going to have to fight it out over models with certain options and colors that they either didn't want or can't get. This is honestly like a slap in the face of every Dodge fan. Imagine Dodge telling you last year that you can spec a Jailbreak exactly how you want to, and then a year later, oh well, never mind, we'll spec all the Jailbreaks ourselves. When Dodge announced the 6.2 was in production last year, instead of wasting a year and a half with its garage door nonsense, Dodge should announce the final 7 editions last February, let people order exactly what they want directly from Dodge, and Dodge will have 2 years to fulfill those orders. And then all those other cars that go on to dealers, Dodge, you can build them how you want to and have them sell in the lots for people to fight over. But I'm going to cover those final 7 cars in separate videos, but this is just the first day of reveals that I kind of feel was not really worth the hype. If Tim was really listening to fans, no fan wants to be in a bidding war at certain power brokers getting these limited cars. Every fan wants to know where the stage kits are because this nonsense for 2023 is going to make a lot of people hang on to their cars that they already have. But let me know what you guys think about day 1 down in the comments. And like I said earlier, I'm going to make more videos going into detail about some of these vehicles we have seen, the brand new Hornet, and our brand new Froxonic Dodge SRT Charger Daytona Banshee. This car has more first names than Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby, he's got 2 first names.
But until then, I'm out.